What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, if you didn't see in the last one, we brought the Death Trap to my shop so that way I could do a little bit of work on it. We need to get the fuel rails pulled off here so that way we can have the chamfer done on each one of the ports for the injector so we don't tear those O-rings. And then, I don't know if I mentioned in the last video or not, but we want to get this thing washed currently so we can go ahead and buff some of the paint up. We had actually sprayed black and clear on the top half down to, well, somewhere at the top of the fender. And then the lower half, it was just black primer inside the door jambs and stuff. And it left it rough. So to put the vinyl on, we went ahead and cleared it. We didn't mask it off because we're idiots, you know. So we got rough overspray here. And then, you know, this is obviously just dirty, but it's nice and glossy there. So we're going to go ahead and wash it. And then we'll go ahead and bust out the buffer. And let's see if we can clean that up without wet sanding it. And then we'll kind of move forward with the rails. And then finish up the shop shelf, get the hoist set up, and then we'll see where we go from there. I went ahead and tried a small spot. All I could find was my small little, I don't know what it is, 3-inch DA. But I just want to try a small sample at this point to see what it looks like, if it's actually going to buff off and then come clean with a polish before having to wet sand it. Because it is pretty rough. I mean, you can definitely hear it, feel it, and then you can see the difference where the clear coat, I mean, obviously no sound. So I went ahead and picked a small spot right here in the middle, and as you can see, yeah, we definitely took care of the line, and then it's back over here again, right there. So I think I need to get my big DA. I have a 6-inch one, but yeah, definitely gave it that nice slick feel. You can see all of it was pretty bad, pretty rusty up here. Should have definitely shot a lot more layers of paint up there, but it's got a coat on it. As long as we don't buff too much on this paint, I think we'll be fine. I think I shot 3 coats of clear up here. Probably just should have put more heavy fill primer. You know, whatever. Live and learn, guys. So it's our first one. Now we got to learn how to correct it. We got to learn how to correct this one so we don't have to make the mistake on the next one. If there is a next one, I don't know. We're definitely not going to fix Goliath. Sorry, Jason, but that thing's just too far gone. Yeah, so that's where I'm going to end it with this because I need to find my 6-inch. So now I would say either A, we need to pull off those fuel rails there, or B, I need to get that shelf done so I can get the hoist put up and we can get this shop back in order. It's looking better, but once we get the furnace down, get our steel put up all along here, that'll definitely clean up the look, and then we can finish organize the rest of like my goods and stuff that are on the table. And we'll go from there. All right, I think I might just do one more small little patch just to kind of finish this off, try my process again. What I'm using here, in case anybody's wondering, I'm just using this Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. I do have the polish, Meguiar's polish, but I went ahead and just went straight to the number 3 for 3M. This is Perfected EX, and it seemed to be working pretty good. I'm probably using the wrong pads and stuff, but this is what I've got. I've got orange, and then I use the same thing, but it's a little bit softer on there for the polish. I'll call it the polish. And then I think what we need, we should probably order some of Sam's spray wax. I think that would maybe give this thing the finishing touch, keep that vinyl nice and slick, make that rubber just fall right off of here. So probably should get some of that stuff ordered as well. But all right, I'm going to keep doing a few more small little samples, and then we'll see where we go after this. So it's been a day or two here. I've been working on the truck, just doing some fine detailing. Went ahead and got the roof entirely done. And again, you can see the line right here where apparently I didn't get a good base and clear on, but that's all right. We don't have that hard line going down the roof like we had before. I've polished like the B pillar here, I guess you would call it. And then I'm working my way around this back with the small little 3-inch buffer. So I just need to finish that up, hit the top of this box that's all rough from overspray. So that is looking good there. Also went ahead and worked on this cowl a little bit here. Yes, there's all kinds of dirt and sand, and it is what it is. You know, if I wanted to wet sand this, it would be great. But all in all, from the crowd's perspective, it's going to look great. So I went ahead and got this, halfway across, because if we look at the other side over here, you can get a really good idea of how bad it actually was. So yeah, I had all this rough overspray on it. And then I went ahead and did a test spot on here because even if I wanted to powder coat this hat, I need to do other things to get us ready for the show instead of, like, you know, painting the truck last minute. I think I'll hold off on the hat for now. So if I'm going to hold off, there's one thing you got to do to it. And somebody made a comment, and that is clean this bad boy up. If it'll focus here, little, I mean, obviously scratches in it, but I went ahead on this side and started to polish it up. So it's going to look much cleaner. I need to hit the back again. I might even unbolt it just to get it off here, or I can stand up in on the side of the tire or something. But yeah, hit this side here. Much better. I think I'm going to go ahead and hit the valve covers a little bit. And as you can see, I did remove the fuel rails. So I'm going to head over to my brother's so we can do those. And I hit a test spot on one of these. These were just raw steel, so I did hit a little test spot on here. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but nice and dull and then polished in the center. So I think I'm going to polish those up as well.
My truck.
Carl, what's going on here?
Well, we showed up over here to machine those fuel rails, and Carl's here.
Yeah.
What's in your hand, Carl?
Bottle Bud, right? Heart attack, Bud Light.
I think your truck's had some hard days here. What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, is this just kind of... Oh!
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You just ruined my truck.
I'm sorry, Carl.
That's okay. I forgive you.
We'll JB weld it back on for you.
Yeah.
Looks like this truck's had a hard life.
Oh, not that bad.
Look, home of the dualies. We got...
Oh,
Jesus.
369 miles on it?
369,000.
369,000 on it?
Yep. Be a good fucking truck where somebody likes to fucking have sex. You drop the fucking tailgate and their ass up there and just fuck the shit out of it. Oops! Are you beeping this? Are you?
There'll be a lot of beep boop with this one.
Alright, so what are you doing today? Nothing?
He ain't doing nothing. He's got a Nova to work on. Well, we should start off by saying Happy Father's Day to everyone. We're down here at my parents' place. They went truck pulling last night, so they're, what are you guys, unloading it, or?
Yeah, we're checking over. See what kind of damage we have.
See if there's any damage to the truck or anything. So they're gonna unload that today. Put your fingers in front of the camera. It smells like gas.
That's usually not good.
Holy smokes!
Would you look at that?
Well, I don't know. Can you get him a shot of that, Caitlin? Look at that. I think something might have happened to the generator there, guys.
Oh, heck.
That's that new low profile design, guys. So if you want a new one of those Predators, Harbor Freight, they're on special right now.
That must have been display model.
Oh. Alright, well, web up here, Galen. Okay, we got Jason's injectors here. We're going to go back, check on what he's doing with the Camaro. We'll go back there now. I think he's found out what the transmission leak really was from. So we'll go back there now and check that out. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was that bad. Holy you still feel it. Yeah, it's probably got some gas in it. Yeah, see if it still runs. Oh, it still runs.
That really charges us one down.
But the governor smashed stuck on that rod right there, the carburetor.
Supercharger now.
Low pro.
All right, so we're out in the shop now. Jason's got the Camaro up on the hoist here. Might need your light here. We'll show them what we got going on, or what Jason found anyways. We're not sure if it's going to fix it, but they cut off these bell housings, if you don't know, on a Power Glide. And right down through here, kind of hard to see with the light, but bottom line, the bell housing was hitting the case. So Jason ran a Sawzall blade through there, and then a couple spots on this bottom front edge. And he was able to get about a half turn out of all the bolts. So hopefully that takes care of it. I think the gasket's probably shot at this point, but if we can at least slow the leak up enough to get us through this next event.
Good enough for who it's for.
Good enough for who it's for. Good enough for the women he dates anyways.
I hit a wall. Won't need it very long.
Yeah. Hey, it hits another wall. He won't need anything. Jeez. So yeah, no, if it gets us through this one, the next event is not until, I believe, the first weekend in August. And then that'll give us a month to get it fixed. So we're going to go ahead and let it down. Brought his injectors over here that were cleaned by Moran. We're going to put those in, start it up, and then do another double check of the transmission fluid. Because Jason's got it extremely full.
Yeah.
Coming out the dipstick.
Look, it's leaking right now.
Out the dipstick?
I just seen something drip. Maybe. Yeah.
It's probably not the only thing dripping.
Yeah, it was coming off the dipstick.
Well, we know it's got enough anyways. Don't run it dry. Went ahead and got all the injectors put in here. So these are the Moran 500s that were flow tested. They all came with inspect, thank God, because apparently these ones are the old billet atomizers that they don't make parts for anymore. Jason's in here getting the battery hooked up. We're going to go ahead, give this thing a test fire. Got our gas pump here ready to go. So we'll give her a little douse her down with some fuel and fire it up here. All right, open her up. Yep, go ahead. There's no safety switch on the shifter, Jason.
Why ain't it doing it? I forget something? Yep, one wire.
Huh. Usually the ground wire helps a little bit. All right, I'll get that hooked up here. Derp.
Ready now?
Yep, fire in the hole. Open her up. Just try starting it. Where's oil pressure? Not on that screen, or? Back at my shop now. Super stoked to hear the Camaro run, but now I want to hear number 2 run, which is going to be the Death Trap. I want to get the fuel rails cleaned up, get them a little bit polished up, we'll say, to match maybe the valve covers and the hat. And then also I want to show you here what we did, because I didn't get anything on footage. I was just trying to quickly get this done. Set this down here. But yeah, if you can see, got a chamfer now going into these injector holes here. So that way we don't keep tearing O-rings. Got a brand new set of injectors there, billet atomizer 160s. Also have my Moran 550s back from Moran Racing Engines. So those are good to go. So what we need to do now, oh, knocking stuff on the floor. What we need to do now is get those cleaned, installed, and I want to hear number 2 run, like I said. So we need to get on this. I mean, we got plenty of daylight left. Just got done having a nice meal, thanks to my wife for cooking that for Father's Day. So I'm a little, want to take a nap, but we'll get to it, because I like hearing these things run. So everything's back together on the Death Trap here. Got it wheeled outside. Got everything put together as far as the fuel rails. A few nicks here along the side of the rail, but I got them polished up. Valve covers, injector hat. What do you think, Nate?
It's good.
You ready to hear it run, bud?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so we'll give her a little shot of some brake cleaner or something here. Find something. I got some brake cleaner here. We'll give that a shot. I'll wait till Morgan gets out here to run the camera, and we'll give her the first fire.
No. Only red.
All right, guys, you ready? Hey, you two clowns, you ready? Might take a couple tries.
I'm going back here, Nate. You want to come? Nate! Back here!
Do you want me to put the camera?
Fire in the hole. We'll check back in 30 minutes. Gotta charge the battery. Okay, attempt number 2. Fire in the hole. Oh, she doesn't want to get fuel pressure. stirred up. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap it there, guys. So I hope each and every one of you dads out there is having a good Father's Day. This just pumps me up, guys. So Milwaukee, Saturday. Like I said, we'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If you guys didn't watch the video we made for that, we will be there all weekend with the booth set up. But Saturday is going to be the burnout competition. Not sure how many guys are going to show up there, but you know what? We're going to do our thing. We're going to put on a hell of a show for you. So if you guys can make it up there, make the trip up. It's West Bend, Wisconsin is where it's at the... oh, what is it? I don't even remember what it is. But whatever, guys. Check it out. Just look up Motor Mania on Facebook. But she's looking good. She's sounding good. She's running a little rich because I do need to get this changed over for these new billet atomizer injectors. I think we're going to just do a nice oil flush on this before we go. Otherwise, she's sounding good. Finish a little buffing. She's going to be looking spot on. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Ring that bell, Morgan says.